What's up, archery friends? Today, I have great pleasure in introducing Bow Spider. So I found this company a couple of months ago, and it was actually, I saw them on scrolling through Facebook. You know, it was one of those triggered ad deals, and I saw it, and I had to have it. So I went ahead and bought one, and I bought their basic entry-level kit. So what this is it is a support for your bow. Now, this thing is pretty unique. As you can see, it comes with a puck. There is a little stud that slides down in here, and when it gets in here, there's actually a lip here, and that stud locks into place, and it will support your entire bow and all of its attachments just right there wherever you've got it. So it comes with this little belt, and you put that on your waist, and then it's got these little to-go straps here, and these are for when you're like, let's say if you're traveling and you wrap this around the seat in your vehicle, and then you would wrap this around the lower end that's hanging down, so that way it's not swinging back and forth. So to get out of here, because it locks in place, what you have to do is say the bow's hanging right here. Actually, I got the bow right here. So there's the stud, and it has this little bracket that allows it to bolt up right here where your stabilizer goes. As you can see, my stabilizer is not on there right now, just because it's this long and I have a sidebar mount, and I didn't feel like moving all that around in the video. But for demonstration purposes, you guys can see. I hope you guys can see. But this stuff is strong. I believe it's aluminum. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's aluminum. But it's sturdy. My bow weighs just over 12 pounds, and the main the main reason it's that heavy is because of this. This is a very heavy sight, and we'll talk more about that here in a minute. So, anyways, as I was saying, when you go to hang this thing, so it would be sitting on my waist, like right here. I know I'm in pajamas. Don't mind my pajamas. You know you want a pair of stitch pajamas. All right, so it sits, like I said, right here. This little edge sits right down in there like so. Boom. And it sits there all day long. And when you want to remove it, all you have to do is kick this bottom end out just a touch, and then lift it right out. I really like this design. It seems to work very well. I go to the range a couple of times a week, and I wear this every time. I literally don't go without it. So what I wanted to do is to show this to you guys, because I freaking love this thing. I mean, what's not to love? A lot of traditional target archers, they use that little triangle shaped kind of like slide on stand for their bow. And I mean, it works, don't get me wrong. But if you're anything like me, you want the best of the best. And I don't like sitting my bow on the ground. I have thousands of dollars invested into my baby right here. And I wanted a system that I knew was going to be sturdy and reliable, and it was going to look good. So I want to show you guys, there is a way that you can actually take these 4 screws out, and there is in the directions that they give you, there is a way to attach this to your bino bucket. So these aren't anything special. These are just Vortex HD binoculars. I know I said binoculars, but that's because I'm like kind of Midwestern with a little bit of a country twang. These work great. I love these. If you want to see me do a video and do a review on these and kind of tell you guys all about them, make sure you comment and let me know, and we can make that happen. So I'm gonna put these over here, just so they're not all in the way. Now, when I first tried this and tried to hook it up to my bino bucket, the one and only issue that I had, all right, so basically you just take the screws out there, which I will do in just a quick second here. So take the belt out. Now, I gotta go get the screwdriver. 1 second. Okay, so I just went and got a cheap little screwdriver. Now, these are Torx. So they're the little star-shaped bit, and I believe they are a T10 or a T15. I'm gonna try the 10 first. Let's see here. So the funny thing is, when I first got this, the first thing I did was take it apart and hook it up to the webbing of my bino, my bino bucket there. And as soon as I hooked my bow in, because of the weight, it immediately started sliding down my back. and it pulled my binos right up into my throat, and I couldn't move my head or do anything. So I was like, oh man, because when I first saw it and I saw the ad, I saw on there that that's what, you know, the people who were in the ad, that's what they were doing. They were carrying it by the webbing of their bino on their back. And I was like, man, that's so cool. You know, it's like Lord of the Rings, like Legolas or something, you know, just pulling it off your back, you're ready to go. So that's what I wanted to do, and I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to get that figured out. So just out of the clear blue sky, just a couple days ago, I decided to call the customer service hotline, and a lady picked up. She was very nice, and I just asked her, I said, hey, look, I don't know if I'm using this thing wrong, or, you know, if some kind of user error, or there's something, or my bow's too heavy. Is there a way to get it to not slide down and stay in one place? And she actually told me, she was like, yeah, my husband actually had the same issue, and they actually developed a product that's a workaround for the sliding issue, and those are called the Pro Suspenders. Oh God, I hope that's the right name. But anyways, they're on their website. It's www.bowspider.com. If you like what you see, I would head to the website and go check it out. So anyway, she told me that her husband was having an issue with the same thing, and they developed these Pro Suspenders, and essentially what they are is a really nice heavy-duty webbing that looks almost identical to any standard bino bucket, and it comes with a bino bucket attachment. But the difference is the Pro Suspenders have this nice cushy padding that kind of drapes around your shoulders, and you'll see when you go to the website. As a matter of fact, I think I can add in an image right here or right here in the screen, and that's what they look like. So anyways, through the midst of talking to this very nice woman, come to find it out, she is the wife of the owner of the company. And I found out that the folks who own this company are, you know, I mean, they're great people. It's a family-owned small business, and they're customer-centered. They're trying to build products that really work, that people really like. And I mean, I'm all in. I'm all for it. I love this product. So anyways, I wanted to make this video and give my most honest opinion on the product because I believe in the product. So, man, you guys gotta tell me to shut up because I'll keep talking all day. Anyways, so to put this on your bino strap, now we've got you took apart here. So this is the backing plate, and it has like this little curved face to it. So you'll put that with the, another little hidden detail. It's got the spider web on the inside of it. How cool is that? So you put it up just like that, and you kind of just get your straps put in there where they're down inside this little ridge here. And if they're not perfect, that's okay. It'll even out as you wear it. So you put that in there. You come back with the topper doodad here, and you put him back on. Now this is, I had a little trouble the first time I did this on getting these little tiny nuts and screws to lay in here just right. And I will say, if you do this, just go slow because these are tiny and they're super easy to lose. Now the good thing, if you do happen to lose or break any of the pieces that comes with the kit, Bowspider actually will let you go ahead and purchase any individual pieces that you may need to replace as long as you have bought at least one starter kit. And I think that's super cool because we're taking this stuff in the woods, or we're taking it on the road with us at the very least. And, you know, stuff gets lost, stuff gets broken. And I feel like that a company that recognizes and understands that is going to go far. And I really like that about them. So we're getting this thing screwed in here. Now, the one thing I noticed about the Pro Suspenders is the thing that kind of gets it to not slide down your back. And essentially, it's these really nice heavy-duty straps that are very similar to these. And what they do is they hook into the underside of your belt down here on the front. And then they strap to the bottom of the bino bucket. And it keeps everything taut under tension. And it keeps it in place so it doesn't... Daffy Duck. But it keeps it in place and it doesn't fall back down your back. And I was like, man... You know, if you're somebody like me, I'm a full-time college student, and I am on a shoestring budget. Like, my budget's so tight, I don't even have the right to pronounce the word budget. So I was like, man, you know, they gave me these fancy straps here. Why don't I just see if I could take one of these straps and kind of wrap it around my belt and put it on and see if I can get it to stay in place and function kind of like the way that their pro suspenders do. But you know, don't get me wrong, if I had the money, I'd go buy the pro suspenders. For one, because I know the product's gonna work. For two, I'll take any opportunity I can, as long as, you know, financially I can, to support small businesses, especially when they're good folks, you know? So, okay, we're halfway there. I'm struggling here. Struggling. All right, that one went super easy. Hopefully we'll get this put together in just a quick second. But yeah, I always try to support small businesses. And through our conversation, I had actually told her about this channel and about you guys. And you know how that, you know, I'm new to this thing, you know, but being a small-time creator comes with some perks. First and foremost, the main perk is that because I'm a small-time creator and I'm not monetized, I am not paid by a huge company to say whatever they want me to say. Listen, if I try a product and it works and it's a good product, I think it's worth the money, I'm going to say so. No one is going to pay me for a sugar-coated opinion. I just dropped the screw. Okay, I found it. It's right here. Maybe if I don't talk so much, I could probably get this to go in. All right, I'll set this like this. I'll put this on here. And then I'm going to very carefully insert it into the screw hole. Come on, please. All right, cool, got it. All right. You know, it would help if I was spinning the screwdriver in the correct direction. Sitting here struggling, and I'm like, go figure, green side up, you know. So, but like I was saying, you know, I support small businesses, especially archery businesses, and especially if the product is good. You know, no one is going to pay me to, you know, run a targeted ad through my channel. I'm not going to do it. If I don't believe in the product, friend, I promise, I'm going to tell you. Because, look, I can barely afford to buy this stuff as it is. The stuff you guys see me try on this channel, no one gives me. I see something I want, and I have to wait, and I have to save, and I have to plan a budget to go buy that product so I can come here and test it out for you guys. I don't want you guys to waste your money. Let me waste my money, and you learn from my mistakes, okay? All right, we're put together here. Let's strap this on. So, you know, it goes on just like it would normally. And I'm gonna strap it in here. Now, hindsight being 1327.4 to 1 to 8 to 12, I should have brought my actual belt out here, but seeing as I didn't do that, I'm going to go ahead and use the belt that Bow Spider provided as like a demonstration model here. So I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna put it on over my shirt so you guys can see it really well. So give me 1 second, I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see me, and we'll go from there. How we doing? We in there? You guys see now? Down in the front seat, sir? All right. Okay, so I had to remember which way this thing goes on. All right, so, okay, I got it on upside down, but neither here nor there. It'll work for what we're doing. Good enough for the girls we date, right? All right, so the way the pro suspenders work is essentially it's got these straps. They're not these. They're actually wider. They're as wide as, I believe, this, which is essentially the same width as all of the straps on the pro unit. So, but I'm here to tell you, I don't think it's necessary. So what I wanted to try is to run these straps through here on the old bino bucket. I'm gonna pull him down here and kind of I just ran it through and cinched it up. I mean, I didn't do anything special here. And then I'm gonna take my special handy dandy doodad here, a little Velcro, and I'm going to, hold on, let me figure out something here. Maybe I should have did that the other way. So this is the first time I've ever tried this. I have only used this in the configuration with the puck hanging right here on my left side. And it works great. And the good part is I know when it's down here and you're walking that you might be worried that it will like swing in front of your leg and that you might hit it. It's not the case. When you have it thing cinched down and it's tight just like a normal belt, the way the puck is designed is there is no roll to it. It's going to keep your unit cinched down tight right where you left it, and you can believe it. So, anyways, that being said, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to run this through here, That way it's just kind of hanging out. And then, oh, hold on, let me flip that around. Boop. All right. So then I'm going to strap, should I do it this way? Or should I? Let's see here. All right, we're going to do it like this. Just for sake of demonstration here. And then we're going to sling it through here. We're going to lace this up like you normally would. Kind of like you know, like a strap on a backpack or something. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever works. All right, we got this cinched down. Boom. It's on there. It's tight. As you can see, I'm giving it. Hey, stop it. I'm watching you. All right, but as you can see, it's tight. I'm really giving it some force. It's not going anywhere because the belt it's sitting on is good quality stuff, you know. So then I'm gonna come around here with, see, this is Velcro, this deal here. Now, I don't know how this is going to play out with this back and forth movement. I'm hoping that when I cinch this thing down good and tight, and then I offset the pressure with the weight of the bow on the back, I'm hoping that it'll all kind of just work out. I just need you to work just for a little bit. Okay, so here we go. All right, strapping her in to the bino bucket. All right, boom. I actually may have pulled it a little too far. All right, I'm getting there. Just bear with me. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Calm down. Calm down. It's almost there. So I'm gonna just put that like that there. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need something on the other side here. So, thankfully, you get 2 straps when you order this deal here. It's almost like they know. How about that? They were thinking of the customer. All right. You say, all right, one more time. You're gonna turn into freaking, what's his name? Matthew McConaughey. All right, now. I'll see myself out now. All right, enough playing. Come on, we gotta finish. All right, so let's see here. All I'm gonna do is cinch this down here as tight as I can possibly get it. That way it takes up all the slack. And then we're gonna run this guy down here through this side of the bino strap. And we're gonna see how it all plays out when I sling the bow from this thing. Where is, okay, I'm like lost here. Now, there may be some growing pains. You know, you might have to play with this. Now, I hope it goes without saying that the way I'm doing this is not what it's designed to do. I'm doing this and rigging this thing up out of my own preference from how I want to use the equipment. And I'm doing that because, like I said, I'm a full-time college student and I can't afford to immediately go buy the hottest thing smoking. You know, I can't go buy a PSE Mach 33. As much as I would freaking die for one, I can't. But what I can do is use what I have available. A couple little tools and the straps that were sent to me. Now, analysis, just from what I've done, it feels dramatically better than just the bino bucket with no type of under support here. Now, the important part. Does it do what I want it to do? Let's find out. Now, bear with me here. I don't know where this thing is going to go to, so we're going to see how. I'm going to sit down. That way, if I accidentally let this thing go, it doesn't fall and hit the ground. So,
2 hours later.
All right. Check that out. It's in there. And then, as you can see, I'm moving around. It's not going nowhere, you know? The bino bucket's not in my face. Dude, I love it. How can you see this and not love it? I mean, honestly, you know, moving. Oh yeah, we're in there. We're in there, baby. And then let's see if I can pull it off. Now to put it on, I'll be completely honest because it's first time. I can't see where that puck is, and I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but I'm 6'4", and it's hard to reach back there, you know. Now let's see if I can pull it out. Okay, so now, like I said, you pull forward and lift it right out. There it is. All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much it, you know. If you guys like it, you guys want to give it a try, they're selling
on the website for just about $100.
So, in the process of talking to the owners of the company, we were thinking about maybe doing some kind of brand ambassadorship. And if we move forward with that, when I post this video, there's going to be a link in the description for a discount code. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully it all works out. All I did was apply to be a brand ambassador. Nothing is guaranteed, nothing's written in stone, but hopefully in the next few days, we'll hear back on that. And yeah, swing on over to bowspider.com if you want to give it a try. Just look at some prices. Also, one last thing. If you use a black gold premium bow sight like I do, they actually make a nice little wheel that is 3D printed. I'm pretty sure it's 3D printed because it has this exact shape in it. And it sits right over that adjustment wheel, gives you something bigger and meatier to hang on to. I know for me and my baby boy Winston right here, we're always worried that we're going to accidentally damage this thing. The folks over at Black Gold are super understanding, but I would rather not send them a sight to be repaired. So I'm thinking about sometime maybe getting one of those little knobs. And if I do, I'll update the video and we can take a look at that together. Until next time, keep shooting. Practice, practice, practice. And yeah, give Bow Spider a try.